guys, Braydoz here, and welcome back to Cities Skylines in Los Aestas, and that is in fact how you pronounce it. I was pronouncing it wrong last time. A lot of you told me en masse that it's not in fact pronounced Los Aestas, it's Los Aestas, which is good because it sounds even better. There was also a comment that said that Aestas is like a feminine word, and in Latin, when using feminine words, it's la, not los. So I was going to change it to La Aestas. Main reasons I didn't is because A, I already made the thumbnails, and B, because it doesn't quite flow off the tongue as well. So we're going to have to bastardize Latin a little bit to make it sound good, but that's pretty much how I roll anyway. So it is Los Aestas. I feel like that just flows off the tongue a little bit better, and it's not meant to be entirely, I suppose, faithful to the Latin language, because that's not really what we're shooting for. It would have been nice if it could, but I suppose it's sort of, it's function, form over function is what we're going for in the city, to be honest. That's how I like to play Cities Skylines these days. But yeah, there's a few things that I want to get through. I do have a little list of stuff so I don't ramble on too much, because I tend to ramble and all that when I don't have things to talk about. I just jump from subject to subject. Now I have kind of a guide of what I should be talking about. But all of you really seem to like the first part, which makes me very happy. I'm not entirely happy with the video because it was the wrong file that I uploaded. So, sorry. Basically what I did is, because it was, well, I do this all the time. I upload, or I render out a rough cut, I watch it through, and then I go and I sort of perfect things, I suppose. Oh, that's not timed quite properly. I'll fix that up. I'll change these shots around and what have you. I'll edit that part out. I'll put this part in, and it basically allows me to feel how the video flows and then perfect it so that it's right when I upload it. The problem is, when I rendered out the finished version of it, instead of deleting the rough cut, I deleted the finished version accidentally and then uploaded the rough cut. Hence why the intro was a little bit rough, and then the audio wasn't quite balanced properly, and I sort of blew out everyone's eardrums when I yelled like, "Hey guys," in the beginning of the video. So, sorry about that. That's my bad. That's a rookie mistake that I made because I hadn't uploaded videos in a long-ass time. But those are the things that seem to happen. In spite of that, though, there's been big gains to the channel. Everybody's coming from that series, which is pretty good. So there's lots of new people coming to the channel, which is good. So I think we were just shy of 15,000 subscribers when that video went up, and now we're a few hundred away from 16,000. So lots of people coming to the channel, which is pretty awesome. So welcome to all the new subscribers. Hope you're all enjoying the video, even though it was the wrong one that was uploaded. But nonetheless, you all enjoyed it, which is good. But let's talk about the city for a little bit. There's a few things that I want to get through fairly early on that I tend to leave until later in other series. Like, I've never gotten around to doing an airport. I've never gotten around to, like, doing big, not that I really want to do a big ship port or anything in this city, but I want to have some sort of shipping lanes, because if you look back at old Mediterranean cities and countries and all that back in the olden days, which is what this city is based off of, you end up with, or you'll find that they were all shipping colonies and trading colonies back in the day, because that's how they made their money. They fished, they traded because they were on the Mediterranean. They would ship goods all the way around, and that's what made those towns exist. So it kind of makes sense that there would still be some element of that. I want to stay kind of faithful to what the city would be if it were in this location. Also, one thing that I want to do as well is have a lot of little villages around, because I've been looking at pictures of little Italian villages and little French villages out in the countryside. Specifically, like on the side of hills and mountains and things, and I want that in this city. The main problem I have, which I did talk about last time, I think, is that the mountains are quite far off, and we have a lot of open space. And I do want some open space because I want some farmland as well, but I want to bring some of those mountains in. The main issue is I can't terraform for shit, and that's not a good thing. I've tried, in this time lapse that you're seeing now, it's about the third or fourth version of the stuff that I did, because originally I tried terraforming, I tried filling out the city, and none of it worked really. The filling out of the city was kind of okay, but I just couldn't really pick which district style I wanted, and the terraforming part of it, which you will never see, didn't make it in because it's terrible and I just can't do it. I will practice, and eventually I will bring those mountains closer to the city. But for now, I'm just going to leave it until I'm better because I don't want to go like, oh, we can just wing it and fix it later because I never end up fixing it later. So I'll do it right the first time. I'll practice my terraforming. I really need Fluxtrance's skills with terraforming because he is so damn good at that. But unfortunately, I am not yet. But I will get there, hopefully, so that we can bring some nice mountains out and then we can have some little villages just off the city sort of dotting around the hillside and that sort of stuff, which I think would be quite nice. In this time-lapse, I did mostly decorative stuff in this version of the time-lapse. So some decorations behind the tram tracks over in... Christ knows what that place is called. I do like the names that I have for the districts in the city. The main issue is I can't remember what the bloody hell they're called. At this point, I cannot remember a single... No, I can... There's Aria Opus, I think. Aria Opus. That's one of them, but that's about the only one I can remember. So, that's the main downside of it. I don't know where anything is, but that's fine. I also built a big service center, which is pretty much water and sewage. I need to modify that a little bit before I record the live stuff to fit some garbage in there as well. There's a little hill next to that place, so I might just put a little garbage thing up there and surround it with rocks and do some decorations and make it all look quite lovely. So yeah, it's just a nice little service place that's on the other side of the freeway, and that should take care of basic sort of services that you don't want in the city, i.e. water, sewage, garbage. You don't want the big pumps and all that sort of business near the city. That being said, there is totally some sewage things behind the tram tracks that I was talking about earlier, but they look nice, so it's totally fine. Going back to the district styles that I talked about a second ago, I've settled on the Berlin district style for the main part of the city, for the old town. I'm not 100% happy with it. It's not quite what I wanted in terms of the colors of it. And some of the textures, I mean, the textures are fine. There's just not as much detail as I would perhaps like on the buildings in terms of like awnings and props and that sort of stuff. But I can work with it. I can fix that, hopefully. And I think it's about as good as we're going to get. There's no real sort of Monaco style buildings, and I don't know. You do have to work with what you have. You just, at some point, you just have to say, right, this is the best we're going to get. Work with it. And if you're good enough at Cities Skylines, it will work. So hopefully I'm good enough at Cities Skylines. I will have to modify the road layout that we have, which kind of really hurts me in the old part of the city because the road layouts there are really, really lovely. But they need to be more square. And someone made the point that if this was the old part of the city, the roads wouldn't be so planned out and beautiful, which I think is a really, really good point. So I need to consider that when I am going through and designing roads in the future. At least with the older parts of the city. The newer part of the city that's going to be down to the left of... what's it called? It's Santa Solis. It's Santa Solis, isn't it? I think so. Down to the left of that, that's going to be the newer part of the city with casinos and high-rise and lovely glass buildings and that. So we can plan that out, but as for the old part, we want to keep that kind of... I don't know, not planned, because I didn't really plan out things too well back in the... Whenever the colonial times. I don't know how old these buildings would be, but I don't know, old style architecture is not really my strong suit, so we won't go into that too much. We do have a lot of beachfront, which some people were commenting on. That's really lovely, and yes, it is. I just need to make it look good, I suppose. I need to go looking at how some people have done beaches in Cities Skylines and the sort of style of beaches they have in places like Monaco and the south of France and just around the Mediterranean, to try and get an idea of how that's all set out, because I kind of want to keep it as true to form as possible with what we're basing it off of. Like I said, Monaco, Mediterranean sort of places. I say Monaco, I mean, Monaco is very hilly. It's literally on the side of a mountain, and in Cities Skylines that's just not going to go well, so we're going to try and steer clear of that. But you kind of catch my drift with the style of building. Someone also said perhaps build an F1 track around the city, which I do kind of like the idea of. If we could close off the streets and have an F1 event, I think that'd be really cool. Unfortunately, we can't do that, so I might build a track sort of a little bit outside of the city or something like that. Also, just on that topic, I live in Newcastle in Australia, and they're actually moving a V8 Supercars race here. It's a 5-year contract starting next year, and as someone who loves motorsport, like V8 Supercars, F1, MotoGP especially, that makes me very, very happy, because there's no big events in Newcastle really, so that's the only one we'll have. So, quite pleased. Also, I'm getting NBN finally, which is awesome. So if you don't know what NBN is, it's the National Broadband Network, essentially just fiber optic cable across the entire country. And I've been waiting for about 3 years to get it, and it's currently under construction in my area. So that means that hopefully I will have speeds somewhere between 50 and 100 megabit per second down, and somewhere between 10 and 40 up. So that's a hell of a lot better than the 3.5 down, half up that I have at the moment, which will be very good, and I'm quite pleased about it. Not sure when it'll be done. It's currently being rolled out around my my suburb and the surrounding suburbs. So hopefully in the next month or two, I will have myself some NBN. I don't know how long it takes to roll out. Maybe it'll be a few months. Maybe it'll be sometime next year. I hope not, because I'm probably moving away next year, so... Oh god. I'll be really unhappy if I move away and then we get NBN and then I move to a place that doesn't have NBN. That would crush my entire heart and soul, but we'll cross that bridge when/if we come to it, and hopefully we don't. Lastly, I just want to have a little bit of chat about the channel itself. I have been thinking about doing a bit of a reskin and rebrand of the channel, i.e. changing the channel name, the URL, changing all the art and everything. I do like my little logo, because I got that drawn up by an artist last year sometime. I think it was it was about a year and a bit ago. Last winter, I think. So, I might get another piece of artwork done for the logo that's kind of similar, but maybe not. And then just rebrand banners and all that sort of business. I'm just sort of considering it at this point, and I'm kind of... Like, reskinning banners and colors and logos and that's not so big, but actually changing the channel name, that's kind of a big deal, because that's what people know your channel by. I've always hated official Braydoz, because official's a douchebag thing to put in your channel. And Braydoz was a derivation of my name, Brayden, that I thought was cool when I was 14 and started this account. And I realize now that that was a grave mistake and I hate it. So, again, I could work with what I got, but I would prefer to change it if I could. I don't know how everybody would feel about that. I mean, it doesn't really make that much of a difference in the grand scheme of things. Eventually, you just learn to know the channel as its new name. And I'm not going to change. I'm not changing my name. I don't know. It just kind of hurts you with accessibility and being noticed and recognized. So I don't know. I'll do a little bit of research on that and consider what effects that could have on the channel. But I think I'm just gonna let the time lapse go for a little bit now. Put some coolio music over the top of it. Hopefully this time use some lovely royalty-free music, unlike the stuff that I used in the Los Aestas trailer. Which actually I thought was royalty-free, but in fact wasn't, so I can't monetize that. Also, I think I said shit earlier in the video, so hopefully YouTube doesn't attack me for being not advertiser-friendly and then stop me from monetizing the video. That would be fun. Oh, God. I'm not going to go into YouTube and all that, because I feel like that's just... everybody else is talking about that at this point, so I'm gonna leave it for now and let you listen to some music, watch the time-lapse, and I will see you in the video. Everybody has their strong suits when it comes to building stuff in Cities Skylines, and I think this is mine. I don't know, I seem to really enjoy and be, I hope, fairly good at building these sort of little industrial things surrounded by nature. I really like it. I did it in Vanguard, and I've done it now, and I think both of them look pretty damn sweet. I'm really happy with this. This is the Kilauea pumping station. This is our big water and sewage and garbage facility, I suppose. Garbage capacity is fairly limited. We've just got this one small recycling center, but still 12 trucks is pretty good. We have about 1 million cubic feet per week of water capacity and about 500,000 cubic feet per week of sewage capacity. So that should hopefully do us for a little while. We might need to upgrade the sewage capacity, but water is definitely going to be taken care of for quite a while. I do want to do a bit more to these pipes. There's a whole bunch of different pipe assets. I'm not sure where they are. Let's have a look. Are they... Yeah, here they are. They're in the industrial place, so we can actually build different sections of pipes and all that noise. So, I don't know. I kind of want to maybe connect some of these guys together. And maybe, I don't know, connect the water pumping stations to these big silos. Maybe these could be water storage tanks or something like that. I need to stop saying as well. It gets really annoying after a while. But yeah, that's something... There I go again. That's something that I do want to look at in a little bit, but that's pretty tedious, so I'll probably do that off camera. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? That's not all I did. Other stuff that I did is some decorations around here, which look nice. We've got some little fences and that. And this isn't actually connected to anything, I've noticed, but it doesn't need to be, so that's fine. Unless we start having issues with fire or police coverage. I don't know if we'll have those issues if it's connected or not, but if we do start to have issues, we can connect it up. So that's all decorated up there. And then we have this little area in here, which is Area Domam, which I don't like the name of, and I meant to change. Dominion. There we go. Okay, apparently Caps was on. Dominion. Dominion? Yeah, there we go. Beautiful. It's pretty nice. I want to put some more detail. I feel like the streets aren't particularly detailed. I wish I could get some different textures for these streets as well. But I'll look into that in a little bit. But I do like the buildings. It's really nice. They're all decorated inside. There's this little park here, which I think looks pretty cool. I like that. That's nice. Little, they're called vortex turbines, I think. They're wind power plants. They generate about 2 megawatts each, so that's good for providing little amounts of power. There's also a few around the baseball stadium here, which is nice. Yeah, it's just a nice little area. But what we're going to do today, I think, is put a park in here. I just want to do some sort of detailed decorative things, and I want to put a park in this area because I want to break it up a little bit. Otherwise, we'll just have like full-on high-density stuff, and I don't really want that. So we're going to see if we can put a park in here. I think I have some cool buildings that should work in here. There's some older style ones, but they're not particularly detailed. It's the only issue I have with them. What's that? Oh, that's the big government building that I wanted to put in. Oh, we could use that instead. Let's use that instead. Oh, actually, things are difficult for me. God, I don't know. Maybe we could put it up there. No, I guess this is as good a place as any. And I'm going to rework these things anyway, these roads and all that. So what I might do is get rid of that. And that. And I could just have this area as a big old government complex in there. And that could really break stuff up. And I reckon that'll look pretty cool. So let's do that. So, if I get a road coming through... Wait, how big is it? It's... real... Yeah, okay, it's sizable. So if I put it, say... there-ish... Okay, so if I get a nice big road going down this way... that's straight... and then I put that... there. Why don't you connect... Could you connect, please? Hey, okay, hang on. Hang on. Right. Space already occupied. So how do I get it to connect up to the road? Does it want that sort of road? No. Do you want a specific sort of road? Hang on. So it has to be placed roadside. So if I get that, and then Oh, I can draw it off there. Okay, that's cool. Right, so that works. If I go out to there, and then I draw that across there, and then that links up. That's pretty fresh. Fresh? That link up to there. That is their question. Hang on, wait, where does it start? So, okay, so is that gonna... It's gonna cut off some of the road. Okay, so if I go out 1 unit, and 1 unit, and then turn off snapping, then we can do that. Okay, that works better. Sweet as. Is that the sort of road we want for it? Or do we want more of a... I wonder if we can change that. No, we can't. Okay. Do we want more of that sort of road? Or do we want to... I do kind of like that sort of road. I think that might work better. Okay, so then if we have... I might just have it connecting up straight like that, because there's no need for it to be all different. Actually, what I might do is have you come out. No, okay. There, like that. That looks a bit silly though, so maybe if I just have it... I'm sorry if I'm not talking much, I'm not being particularly interesting. I concentrate when I build, and I don't talk a whole lot to myself. Because I'm not a crazy person. Ha! Lies. Alright, so I can go up there like that. And then, if we get a road coming out this way, we'll drop it 3 units, then we'll go 3 by 3. Then we'll go out that way. Then we will scroll through, and we will find the car parks that we had before. Wherever I've gone past them. Oh, there it is. I'm just blind. So we can put 1, 2... No. Okay. Is that going to work? Yeah, that'll work. Can I fit 3 that way? Yeah, no, I can't. Okay. So then if we go back and we go 2 units out, then 3 by 3, and then drag it up there, and then we whoopsie daisies. Whoops, no, there we go. Okay. Then we go up there, and that should give us enough room between the back of this and the fence that will be there at some point when I can be bothered to put there. Which it does. Okay, good. So that's some car parks and things there. I should also clear out all of the trees so I'm not distracted. Come on. Come on. Okay, that's too big. There we go. Get rid of all of that. Fantastic. Okay, so I want to get rid of these rocks as well. I do have the enhanced bulldoze tool, or improved bulldozer. But then that's going to bulldoze everything else with it as well, and I don't want that. Okay. So that's good. Dust is good. We can get the pedestrian paths, and we should be able to connect all of them up. Yeah, except they're not. They're not. Okay, don't snap, though. Don't snap, though. Okay. Right, so... Okay. Alright then. Oh, okay. Good. Delightful. Oh, there we go. That works. Never mind, it's fine. And that can connect up to there. And then that one can, oops, daisies, go up to there. And then go 4 by 4. And come out this way. Very nice. Like so. Okay, looking good. There's also pedestrian paths at the back of these things, which I'm not sure of the... Okay, distance is too short. I disagree, but whatever. That can go 2, 2, there we go. Do we really need... No, we can probably just fence that off at the back. We don't really need it there. What I will do, though, is join that up there, and then have that... Whoa, okay, that's not what I want to do. How far is that? I'm going to guess 6 year 5 units. Oh my god, I am so smart. There we go. Like that. Okay. Okay, cool. Very nice. So, I'm going to get rid of that building as well, because we need something a little bit more exotic down this area now. Such as... Okay, that's bigger than I thought it was. That, no. That, no. No, okay. I want something lower profile. But all the low profile things are, like, big. Which doesn't make sense. They have a big footprint, is what I'm trying to say. It's like you have tall with a small footprint, or short with a massive footprint. How about that? Yeah, just generic apartments. Don't really want that. What about that? No idea what that is, but the LOD is real low. I don't know. That's a very small space to fill. It's the... Oh, what about you? Could chuck you in there. That's like the only high-rise building that'll be here, though. God, this is hard. So hard. Grow up, Brayden. Oh, what about you? No, you don't fit. What about you? Don't fit. Nothing fit. Oh, that'll fit if I get rid of the car park. That seems prestigious enough, right? It's a globe. So let me check if there's anything else, though. Nero's Palace. No, I'll save that for our... Oh, that fits. It's pink for some reason, and I don't know about that life. Okay, how about that? How about that? Maybe one to the left. One to the... No. Eh. There we go. That's a big ass globe, isn't it? It's like the thing at... Is there something in New York? I only remember that from Iron Man 2, 3, 2, 2. Iron Man 2? Trust, I don't remember those movies. I remember the first one, that was good, and the rest of them were garbage. Okay, yeah, that is a big ass globe anyway. Some would say it's humongous. That meme will never be stale. Okay, cool, that's good. We need some other things to put around the showground, the grounds though. Actually, what if I don't link those up and instead use other paths, like these things? How do these look? Like that. Link up to that. That'd be okay. But I might prefer to use that one. Hang on. Yeah. That's a little bit... Or is it a bit big? No. There's hard decisions to make. I hate making decisions. Which sucks for me because I'm 18 and this is the time in your life where you make the most decisions. Yeah, that's alright. I like that. That's cool. It is a bit big though. That's like 4 to 2 units wide? It looks bigger than those roads, but it's not. It's the same size. I'm just trying to think because we're fairly short on space here and I don't want to take up too much of it. Oh, that's perfect for this business. That's perfect for these guys. Which I feel. So you can put like, hang on, I don't know which one's linked to what. Oh, they go that way. Okay. Ah, that's not what I wanted to do. If I go there, then there, and there, and there. That looks pretty cool. The only problem with these is that they get ridiculously busy for some reason, and I don't know why. Let's see. Sorry, how do they go? They go that way, that way, that way, that way. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they won't... Oh, they'll fit there. But they won't fit there. Okay. So we go back the other way. 1... There's no... Why would you not fit there? Why would you do this? No. Does that look good, though? I like it. It's a bit much, but it's sort of a lazy way to do a geometric pattern, and I'm all about... Okay, look, it's not laziness, it's efficiency. Remember that. Okay, that doesn't work. That doesn't work. That doesn't... Ass! Okay. So, nah. So the problem is they're going the wrong way now. They're coming off the wrong bloody thing. So they're never going to link up. So I'm just going to have to link it like... Oh, that doesn't work. That'll work the best. So then that'll link to it. And then that. And that should be good. Okay. Okay, how does that look? That looks good. I'm happy with that. Oh, that doesn't actually... Does it? See, I don't know. That doesn't look like it links up properly, does it? let's change that around a smidgen. Smidgen, pigeon. That does. That doesn't. That does. That does. That doesn't. That does. But there's no... I want the one with... Which one has the tree? That one has the tree. Which is the next one that we can't... Hang on. Which one has the tree? Because I want a tree in there. Because it looks sort of bare otherwise. That one has a tree. Okay, well that doesn't work, but it's going in there anyway. Because I need the continuity of the tree. I'm a little bit OCD. Not much, just enough. Okay. So that can go up to there. And that can not really fit properly. I don't know why I got rid of the 2x2 square concrete, because that's the one that I use 90% of the time. Chuck it in there. Is that... Okay, yeah, cool. Awesome. Alright, so that's the front of that done. And now I just kind of need to go through and decorate the living shit out of this place. Which is fun. We might do some little paths and things around. That'd be kind of nice. Actually, no, they kind of need to not go back out. So they can just sort of loop around like that. And just do some nice little... Just a nice little walk for people to do. Okay, let's make that... No. Okay, let's go down, up, down. Come on, you absolute... Alright, the problem is it's locking. Or snapping, or whatever the hell it's called. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. And then once that's all decorated, that should hopefully look pretty damn sweet, dude. Fully sick, bro. I'll just have that go into the... Not there. Go to there. There you go. Awesome. And that should be about all the paths we need. I'm just wondering if there's any other little small things we could chuck around in there. Unique buildings, little parks. Maybe there could be parks. How about these guys? I mean, a park like that would make sense. It is very, very big. And how about a smaller one? Oh, do you fit? Tell me you fit. You do fit, sort of, but you don't look very good because you use vanilla trees, and I don't like vanilla trees. I like chocolate. Sorry. Right. It's a bad joke. Why did I laugh at that? Oh, that's cool. That uses better vanilla trees, but that's creepy as shit, and I don't want that anywhere near me. Get away. Okay, how about you? Oh, an eagle. That's patriotic. Oh, it's not an eagle. It's an archangel or something. Angel of Death. I might leave that there. That could be kind of interesting once it's all decorated. I'm not going to decorate it in the video just because that's tedious. I'll leave that for the time-lapse. And other things. Oh, I could put a little yeah, we can use the little roundabout things as little... I keep saying little, I'm sorry. Jesus, I did that in the time-lapse as well, I feel like. I need to stop. There we go, that's cool. That's pretty I'll probably end up changing all of these and getting rid of them, but... You know, for now, I'm having fun. That's all that matters. There we go, that's cool. Ah, that's too close to the globe thing. That's too much circularity. Circularity? That's a word? Dunno. Ooh, what about a pedestrian no. Getting a little bit carried away. There's that ooh, that could be cool if I chuck it in there. How about that? Yeah, and I can put some little... Yes! Okay, that's going in there. And then we'll have a wall of trees around here. And other things. And there's not really much else that I would bother putting in there, I don't think. That being said, next episode when you come back, you'll see me putting a whole shit ton of stuff down. That's okay. I've already proven myself to be a hypocrite, so it's nothing new. Okay, I think that should just about do it for this episode then. If there's nothing else I can sort of... Ah, there's that. It's pretty spiffy. I don't really like that. That looks too roundabouty. So if I chuck that in there... Okay, if that could not be there, that'd be awesome. I wonder if I can chuck this road down and then... move the road away. Don't snap. Don't do that. No. There we go. Or it's going to yell at me for... You going to yell at me? No, you don't care. Oh, cool. Nice. Well, there we go. That is our big government building that I will finish off in the next episode. Also in the next episode, in the time-lapse, I'll start restructuring these roads just so they're a bit more old style and not so geometrically pretty and planned out, because that was very much the idea behind these roads, was to make them look pretty. But I didn't think this is going to be the old town, and back in the day it was just like square roads, just pack them all together. That's pretty much all that mattered. But thank you for all the support on the series. Hopefully you're still enjoying it. Hopefully you're coming back. Also, this episode will be numbered number 1. There'll be a little disclaimer already at the start of the video. But basically, because I uploaded the wrong file with the other one, that's going to be episode 0. And then this one will be episode 1. Because people come to the series for episode 1, and when they see episode 1 they'll think it's the start, and I kind of want the start of the series to be good and not crap. So that's my reasoning behind that. So there you go. But you'll already know about that probably, or maybe not. But yeah, in the next part I will come through, I'll put some fences around, I'll decorate all this so it looks lovely. We have our nice globe here. And then we'll start filling the area out, putting in some high-density stuff. You'll get a look at our Berlin district-themed buildings. And that should be pretty damn cool. But thank you very much for watching. I will catch you, let it play, in the next video. And until then, as always, stay awesome.
I remember the fade in your eyes. I'm lost in space, floating away. Look at the stars, they find